I guess things are even more sideways than they were last time. I got some offline feedback from the last video. I don't know why people won't leave comments. I guess they're scared. So here goes. Boy, did I start pushing buttons. That was awesome. It's excellent. Sure enough, first comment. There are people with your opinions who are avid racists. Open racists. Oh my God, racists. Did you know Hitler drank water? Okay, look. If you can't examine a proposition without reference to a made-up attack, you're an ideological robot. The one thing that will probably prevent this channel from ever getting really successful and big and having an adequate audience is the sorts of presuppositions and faith-based beliefs like this one. Guns go with racism. So these are things that people literally cannot handle looking at. Okay? It's a core part of your identity. And it may change over time because you're being programmed from an external agency. And maybe they'll change the message. The evolution happens. Nothing's in stasis. But it is core identity, and you literally lose yourself if you question that, if you don't have the learned capacity or the dark spark inside you necessary for that kind of self-examination, self-questioning, and self-rebuilding. Okay, this is the key to self-deification. People just can't handle this. So, I said the word sovereign. Hoo boy! They think I must be a sovereign citizen nut. Because, apparently, education in America is dead. People don't seem to understand that the government in the United States gains its authority and its legitimacy from the consent of the citizenry, which is sovereign. Okay? It's not sovereign citizen as some sort of weird treaty of the Vatican in 1462 or whatever the hell it is they believe. Alright? No, it's not that. It's that the citizenry, the body of citizens, which is made up of individuals, is the sovereign entity which grants our governments their authority and their legitimacy. Okay? I don't know how much simpler this could be. The state does not have authority over you. You grant authority to the state. I mean, total frustration. But have you not learned American history? Okay, I'm going to come back to gun control for a moment because as much as I don't want to be deep into politics on this one, I have to say some things about progressives. Okay? The progressive movements have been racist since their inception. For the past 120-odd years, progressivism has been openly racist. They change where they're racist and they change how they're racist, and sometimes it's a little more classist than it is ethnic racism, but they are racist. They are dehumanizing, they are othering. They are elite persons who have special knowledge and capabilities to do things for the benefit of society. Okay? They are racist. All gun control is racist. This is the one thing that's probably the most blatant example of racism among progressives and the American left in general, the broader left. All gun control laws, all gun control measures more severely affect and more adversely affect minorities, immigrants, and those in lower socioeconomic strata. All of them. And the progressives like it that way. I'm a heretic. The last video probably was the real introduction into heresy. Okay? The basic question, okay? Why do you want to disarm the citizens and arm the police when you hate the police? And you say the citizens matter more. Why? That's heresy, okay? I am nominally a heathen, okay? This is not a cross, it's a hammer. Go figure. So you, if you're a progressive and you're watching this, are going to assume that I am racist. But most heathens actually find me to be a heretic. I get slammed so hard every time I set foot into a Reddit community or a Facebook community, okay? Because I don't believe that the westernized idea of so-called gods to be worshipped has anything to do with heathenry, okay? I'm old enough and mature enough to understand that a lot of people are trained, okay, especially in Western cultures, to be subservient to something. Be it God, Yahweh, Odin, science. Doesn't matter, okay? There's something above you. And that's wrong, okay? The reason I'm a heretic among heathens is that my goal as a heathen is to take control of Orlog, to exist in a state of order, to be deified, okay? That's the goal. That's what we're here for. We're here. You call this boot camp for gods, okay? That is what we're doing. That makes me a heretic. So I am, so to speak, left-hand in my approach. And that applies out in the world as well. It's probably one of the areas where I'm most heretical in modern conversation, because I see the world as a fantastic and magical place, and I'm not going to stop doing that because you want to talk politics or economics or something, okay? So I hope my explanations have made you a little bit uncomfortable. Have a good one.